One of the hardest things to go through in life, grow through, breakups, baby. Absolutely horrible, terrible. Wrecks you emotionally. It even affects you physically, for real, man. It affects your connection with your family and your friends. It affects your job, your classes, your self-esteem, a lot of times your confidence, your motivation, hell, and in some cases, even your sanity. So, if you're here today, you're going through a breakup, man, I know you're hurting. Because a breakup, it can feel like losing a part of yourself, for real. And people will say stuff like, well, just don't think about them or forget about them, when the truth is that they the first thing you think about when you wake up in the morning and the last thing you think about before you go to bed. Am I talking to someone? Does somebody feel me? And it's painful, it's confusing, and sometimes it makes you question everything, right? Makes you question your worth, your future, and sometimes even God's plan for your life. But I want to tell you something. Like, it's going to be hard for you to hear this, man, but you need to hear it. I need to say it. God removed that person from your life for a reason. For real. Now, you may not understand this today. Matter of fact, I know you don't understand it today. But I promise you one day, you're going to look back and see that it was done for your good. Because we all fit in one of three categories. One, you've been through a breakup. Two, going through a breakup. Or three, you will go through a breakup, for real. So if you're sad right now, believe I can help you, man. Listen up. So I'm going to share with you 5 reasons why God may have taken somebody out of your life. All right? Let's figure this out. Now, we can use these experiences for you to become better, become stronger, and a little wiser. All right? Reason number 1, I tend to think this is most of a lot of the reasons, man. God's protecting you. But sometimes rejection is redirection. Now, you may have thought this person was the one to, but God say things you didn't, hears conversation you didn't hear. He sees the hidden struggles. He sees the future arguments. He sees the heartbreaks that could have been much worse on down the road if he allowed you guys to stay together. So, maybe they wasn't treating you the way you deserve, right? Maybe their love wasn't as deep as you thought. Or hell, maybe God knew they wouldn't support the future that he has planned for you, right? Either way, he had to get them up out of there. So how can we get better? I'm gonna do it like this, man. Instead of asking, why did this happen? Start asking, what was God protecting me from? You start back trusting that his plan is better than your own. Easier said than done, I know. All right. Reason number 2, person, it was a lesson, not a lifetime. Some people, they meant to be in your life for a season, not forever. It's a hard pill to swallow, right? Because not every relationship is meant to last, but every relationship is meant to teach you something. So you gotta sit back, if you can, be objective and think about this, man. What did this person teach you? Maybe they taught you how to love better. Maybe they showed you what you do or what you don't want in a future partner. Either way, every experience, man, even the painful ones, probably especially the painful ones, the stepping stones to the person you're becoming. So how do we get better on this issue? Well, instead of focusing on what you lost, focus on what you gained. You may have to write this down, man. Write down the lessons this relationship taught you. And you can use these lessons to build a stronger, build a wiser, build a more well-rounded version of yourself. It's going to help you get to where you want to be. Stay with me. Number 3, God's preparing you for someone else. Hey, what if I told you that God, he's not taking love away from you, right? He's making room for something greater. How would you feel about that? If the relationship didn't work out, then that person wasn't in your destiny. You understand? Because look back, God's not in the business of taking away things that are meant for you. God's not in the business of taking away things that are meant for you. If he removed them, it's because he's got someone better suited for you. Someone better suited for your heart, for your future, better suited for your purpose, big dog. So how do you get better? Well, start preparing yourself for the love God has for you. Yeah. You got to become the kind of person that you want to attract. Work on your faith, work on your body, work on your growth, work on your dreams. So when the right person comes along, you'll be ready. If you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. So let's go. Reason number 4, man. Reason number 4. God wants you to focus on yourself and your purpose. Sometimes, really, more times than not, relationships, they can distract us from what truly matters. our relationship with the Most High, our relationship with God, our purpose, and our personal growth. So maybe you were so busy pouring so much into this person that you forgot to pour into yourself. Am I talking to somebody? God may have removed them so you can finally focus on the things that matter, right? He's got a plan for your life that goes way beyond just romance, your calling, your passions, your faith. See, these are the things that need your attention right now. So how do we get better in this area, right? Take this time to rediscover yourself. Chase after your dreams, deepen your faith, fall in love with your life again. So that when the right person does come along, there'll be a beautiful addition, not your entire world. Reason number 5, God wants you to find your wealth and your worth in Him, not in someone else. One of the hardest truths to accept is this: no human being can complete you, none. So if you were relying on this person for your happiness, for your validation, if you were relying on this person for your sense of worth, then God may have removed them to remind you that your true worth comes from Him, not from these people here on earth. You are valuable, okay? Remember that, man. You are loved, you are complete, not because of who's standing next to you, but because of the God who created you. So how do we get better in this situation? Listen, you got to start seeing yourself the way God sees you. Loved, chosen, worthy, enough. The stronger you become in your identity, man, the less you're settled for love that doesn't honor you. It doesn't fit in your life. I'm gonna wrap this up, man. Work with me. You gotta trust the process. I want you to trust God's plan. Look, I know it hurts right now. It's no doubt. I know it's hard to see the purpose in this pain. But hear me out when I say this, man. God's not punishing you. He's preparing you, I promise. One day, you're gonna look back at this breakup and thank God for it, for real. Because it was never a loss. It's a lesson. It's a blessing and a step towards the love and the life you truly deserve. During these trying times, man, keep your head up, keep your heart open, and most importantly, keep trusting God's plan. It's important that you know your best days and your best love story still ahead of you. It's just work, baby. Let's go.